guys, let's take just a minute to talk about handwriting and fine motor skills. A lot of parents are just finding out that their child's handwriting is not exactly what they would like it to be. It might be kind of hard to read. They might not be forming their letters the way that they were taught when they were in school, and they might have a funny grip on their pencil. So usually when I've consulted about handwriting or spelling, things like that, we talk about how easy it is to hold their pencil first, because if kids are getting too tired or having to think too much about letter formation, then all of a sudden they forget spelling rules, and writing sentences, paragraphs, etc. becomes more difficult. So we talk about pencil grip first. A lot of people think that you need to use these 3 fingers. That is the traditional way to hold your pencil. There are other ways to hold it. We want to talk about a functional grip. So I actually hold my pencil like this. I use these 4 fingers. What you want to look for is not necessarily how the child is gripping, but can they move their fingers when they write? Not necessarily their entire hand. You don't want to have to be moving your entire hand or your entire arm. So if your child is holding like this, you can't really move the pencil very well with your fingers. They're having to move their entire arm. So if you're watching your child writing and they're using their entire hand or entire arm, that's where you need to be concerned. If they are able to move their fingers around in order to form the letters, you do not need to try to change their grip on their pencil, okay? If you do have your child doing something like this, or on shorter pencils, something like this, you do need to do something to try to change that pencil grasp. Especially if they're younger than 2nd grade, because you still have a chance to change those habits. So usually what I do is get a piece of random paper or a tissue, crumple up a piece of it, and have the child hold that paper in these 2 fingers, and then that will make them hold these. This is kind of like a game to kids. I wouldn't try to have them write paragraphs or something boring, but you can say, hey, we're going to play a game. I want to see if you can draw a picture of our dog, Scruffy, while holding this paper in between these 2 fingers. And then see if they can draw a picture of the dog, and see if it helps. You see how my fingers are moving more than my hand. Okay, so that's a nice little exercise. Remember, this is breaking a habit, so it's going to take a while. This isn't going to work overnight, but it is a way to show them how you want them to hold your pencil without just asking them over and over again. All right, there you go. First lesson on pencil grip. Thanks, guys.